Good morning, Codger Biker here. One thing I do like is a nice foot stand plate. This is why. This is my 1984 MZ that I had in 1984, and you can see that the foot on it is very narrow, the ground's soft, and the bike really leans over. So much so that I think if I left that for 10 minutes it would fall over. Back in the olden days I used to do this. Old Coke can. And that would stop it sinking any further. Or a bit of old stone, a bit of old wood, whatever. Not teaching you to suck eggs obviously. But since I discovered side stand foot plates, wow, I love them. Probably too much. Anyway, I'll show you something. The only thing I ever had for free on my channel. So Nicola from Perun Moto, in one of my orders, put this in and said a free gift, which I thought was very kind of him. No one's ever done that before. And unfortunately, I just changed the side stand on my 690 to a smaller one. But I'll show you how this fits on a 690 stand in a minute. So what I thought was I'm going to adapt it and use it on the old MZ. The reason I like it is, look at that. It leaves a bear print. And that's fasteners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's got 7 fasteners with nylock nuts, so that's never coming off. Now, I don't think I'll be able to get all those to fit the MZ, but they would if it was a 690. A 690, 790 or 1090 bear stand he calls it. So very nicely made Perun Moto bear stand. There's a Q code for it. And for full disclosure, as I say, he gave me this for free as part of a consignment of things I bought, just as an extra, which I thought was very kind. So thank you, Nicola. You check out Perun Moto, he's doing some great stuff for the Desert X at the moment, amongst other bikes. Proper biker, rides his own bikes and designs things like that. I highly recommend his stuff. I've got it on all my KTMs. I've had Perun Moto racks and accessories. So I've taken all the hardware out of it. And there's your plates. So you have a bolt, Allen bolt, small nut and a washer, and many of them. So my KTM is a 2020 690 Enduro R, and there is the side stand foot for it. But because I lowered the bike, I fitted a Warp 9 kickstand, that's the box for it, which is shorter and as the old profile. So let's see how this fits on Nicola's design. And as you would expect with Perun Moto, an absolutely perfect fit. So if I was fitting that to my original 690 stand, fit that over the top, fit that into there, bolt it on, jobs are good, and you've got your own bear paw stand. So that's my 690 stand, and it's a perfect fit. So because this doesn't fit perfectly on a 1984 MZ, don't blame Nicola. Warp 9, the Warp 9 stand's got a different profile. It's got the old-fashioned, the older profile, so that's why I didn't fit it to my 690. But I have got a use for it. Let's go and fit it to the MZ. It's a bit muddy out there though, so might get some wet knees. So to fit it, I've determined I require a 2.5mm Allen key and unusually a 7mm spanner or socket, whatever. So as was the fashion back in those days, most bikes came with a centre stand, and unusually for a road bike this one came with a side stand, which is also a very unusual design. As you can see, it's the wrong profile for the plate. I could cut that, but I don't want to really, because I want to just keep it as it is. So it's going to be a bit of a bodge, but it will work and it will do the job. More importantly, it'll look good. That's how the East Germans did a side stand. Imagine that with a bare foot on it. It's very short as well, so anything that makes it a bit long is going to be good. You can see it's too wide. I could grind the sides off that so it fit, but just for today, just for aesthetic purposes, it will work. I'm just going to put it on without. And unusually for me, no Loctite, because we've got Nylox, hooray. Yeah, so to fit this properly, I'd have to grind it around there to get that bit, but it's fine for this purposes. It's a very low power bike, doesn't go very fast, doesn't weigh very much, so you get the idea. When it's down, it's a bare paw. When it's up, it's a bare paw. You can see the print on the bottom. Yeah, it doesn't fit exactly onto an MZ 1984 kickstand, but then you wouldn't expect it to, would you? What I might do is drill through there at some point so that I can fit them, but let's try it out. You know what, I like that so much, I think I'm gonna get the angle grinder out and change the shape of that foot to match the KTM one, and because I like that. That's it down. Can I leave a bear print? That's it up. It kind of goes with the general vibe of the bike. Eastern European, barefoot, and much more stable, and it also lifts the bike a little bit. This bike really does lean over a lot, but I think with that it's going to be much more stable. It has fallen over once over there when it sank in, so yeah, love that. Thank you very much, Perun Moto. Thank you very much, Nicola. Very much appreciated. With me, Perun Moto bare paw side stand foot Codger Biker is out.